Let's keep going.
Gary, what's going on, brother?
What's going on is that you have a more professional mic than me, and everybody keeps yelling at me. And I don't give a fuck. That's what's going on, Sean.
I have it all set. I had it all set up. I figured I'd use it. But thanks for your time, man. I wanted to give you a little background of my life. My brother and sister died when I was 15. About 11 years later.
I apologize. I'm so sorry to ask, but like tragic accident?
Yeah, at Thanksgiving in '99, they died in a car accident. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, I mean, we always talk about it, man. I mean, the pain, learning from your pain and your struggle.
How old were you and how old were they?
I was 15. My sister was 21 and my brother was 18.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, my friend.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. But you fast forward 11 years, I had a terrible divorce. I have 2 kids. I ended up getting prescribed pain pills, hooked on heroin. I was basically at the point of being homeless. Got arrested for stealing, out of jail, from jail to short-term rehab, long-term rehab. And then I was actually still in my long-term rehab out on passes when I started a podcast centered around mental health and addiction. I was
why start a podcast? What inspired you to do that?
Every night, Room 9, which is the name of my company. I was in Room 9, my long-term treatment facility, and my roommate and I, we were always just talking about life. You know, how are we gonna get better? How are we gonna fix our shit? How are we gonna get our shit together? And so I was like, dude, we should start a podcast, and that's what we did. And so fast forward, a little bit even further now, it's going on 2 years. I think I got over 90 episodes now every Monday, 10 a.m. And I've got a grant from New York State, a small grant to start video production. And so I kind of am moving into that. And my main goal is to really get stories together of people who have struggled with mental health and addiction and how they've struggled with it, how they overcame it, and really kind of just get a collection of those stories together.
I'm proud of you, man. I really admire you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, my life, all my social life is gone now. I'm just trying to learn the Premiere Pro After for everything, getting into Illustrator, graphic design, and really trying to put all the pieces together. But I guess I've been on this waiting list to talk to you for 3 weeks now. And I'm not even the same person I was 3 weeks ago, just from what I've learned and everything. And so my question, like, what am I going to ask this dude, has changed a bunch of times. I mean, I know you. Yeah, and I know you. I mean, you talk about patience, man, and patience with time, patience with everything. Your relationship with failure. I think that's something I really want to push out to a lot of people. Is if you can open your eyes amongst pain, you can 100%. Change your entire life. I mean, you can learn so much in that darkness, and I think that's something I really want to push out. But I guess my question to you, getting to it, is I really have fallen in love with brand strategy and really like, all right, what is a person's gut feeling when they think about my company?
Yes.
And I just I've found I've been able to take my shittiness from my addiction, my conning, my talking with people, convincing them, and using that in a positive, powerful way.
Sean, they're kissing cousins. My mom and dad literally every day I'm around them, say, my God, if you ended up being bad instead of so good, you would have been the worst human of all time. Like literally, like they're like, they compare me to like some of the worst people of all time. I actually sometimes, I'm not a praying man, but sometimes I literally look up because I know I have such talent to communicate, and I just say, thank you, God, for not letting me be selfish and bad, because I would have fucked this world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I hear you say that, I get it so much, brother. I get it. So, by the way, it's such a gift and a power that I feel this is a meta moment. I can't control the fact that I had to like live the Gary V life. I have to give love. It's almost like I'm being forced to by my chemicals, because I'm so capable of communicating things in a way that almost every other human doesn't have that ability.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. All those abilities you had on the bad, they're equally, you just flip the coin. You were on tails, bro. You were on tails. And thank God that you had the strength to flip it. And now you're on heads and it's going to fucking work. I want to listen to your podcast. I don't want to listen to shit.
That'd be great. You should actually come on sometime.
How about this? It's done. I'm on.
Awesome.
Talk
Beautiful.
to whoever you've talked to on this, and I'll be on in August. It's
All
done.
right.
Locked
Beautiful.
in.
I love it.
And the reason I'm doing it is because I know that if you have me on, that you can then cold email everybody on earth and say Gary Vaynerchuk was on, and you're going to get a lot of yeses. I'm giving. I don't have fucking half hour to be on your fucking show, Sean, but I'm forced out of my gratitude to do it. I'm being dead fucking serious.
Absolutely. I know you're busy as fuck, man. Trust me. I appreciate that greatly.
Not busy enough to not give.
I appreciate it. And I think that's such an important message you give to so many people, that it's all about giving. And that's why I love branding as opposed to advertising, because branding is about, hey, give, and let's pull you in. And that's why I've kind of totally fallen in love.
Did you read Jab, 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 Right Hook?
I have not yet. No.
Dustin, can we send this guy Jab, 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 Right Hook? All right, that's on the way.
Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate your time, dude.
Have you got into sports cards yet, or Pokemon?
I have not gotten into any sports cards. It's funny you talked about coins and no kids liking them. My 13-year-old loves collecting coins.
I love it. Big shout out to the 13-year-old. I'm sorry, I wasn't razzing. I didn't. That's cool. Did you collect when you were a kid? Any of that stuff?
I did actually.
Yes. Show me, Sean. Show me.
These are nothing, but I just found these in the basement. If you remember these. And to disappoint you, I'm from Buffalo, by the way. These pro sets. Do you remember these?
Of course. I had an ungodly amount of pro set hockey. I had so many. And then before that, there was Score. I had so many Score Eric Lindros rookie cards you can't imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, even though I hate the Bills, I secretly have a lot of respect for Sabres fans. I like franchises that don't win.
That's Buffalo.
And that have good fans. I have a lot of respect for Buffalo secretly. I can't like the Bills because they beat the fuck out of the Jets in the 80s. You went to 4 fucking Super Bowls in a row. But listen, brother, I love your energy. I'm so proud of you. Keep fighting. I know, listen, unfortunately, humans are undereducated on addiction. This is not something you cured. This is something you battle daily. And I have a lot of respect for you. And I really am excited to come on room9podcast.com. And I'll see you in a little bit. And I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you're here in the macro. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here. It was a switch that flipped.
Wait, did we answer the question or are we just hanging out? Is there a question?
Yeah, kind of. I was asking you about branding.
Well, here's branding. It's about what I just said to Sean earlier. It's about them, not you. It's about listening. Everyone's so confused. I interrupt people, this and that. They're like, you're always talking fucking loud. I'd love to hear your fucking own voice. No, I don't. Fucking listen 24 hours a day. And then once in a while, have a moment to talk. I'm fucking listening 24 hours a day, Sean. I'm reading more comments, more DMs, more emails, more texts from my community than any fucker on earth. I'm so busy that I'm not replying like I used to, but I haven't stopped listening at all. I'm fucking hearing you. It's how I bring up my content. It's how it goes. Branding and marketing is about the customer, not about your selfish wants and needs. That's why Fortune 500 companies struggle. That's why VaynerMedia has helped them so much. And that's why so many influencers suck. And that's why I'm helping them so much. And that's what you need to focus on.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, brother. And for really, really quick, for anybody who out there, it was a switch for me. It just happened where I just started loving myself. And if you don't take care of yourself and love yourself and have confidence in yourself and have confidence to fail, I mean, Sean, that's the biggest thing.
It's because everybody else sucks too.
Yep. We all suck.
Listen, brother, you went through a super painful thing. I don't know what kind of person you were at 15, if that was inevitable that you were going to go down a tough path because of the chemicals, because of the parenting. But fuck, bro, to go through that kind of tragedy, that's a shock.
No, it is. Yep. And I didn't even realize how much it fucked me up until probably a decade later.
Of course, because, whatever again, I'm running out of time. I got to run to a client, but maybe you were trying to be strong for your parents. I don't know your circumstance, but it's the subconscious that takes over.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Gary. Well, I'll let you get going, brother. I appreciate your time, man. You're the best.
Matt,
Peace.
I saw you in the comments. Big shout out to you. Way to fight through that meth addiction. Thank you, Sean. I love everybody. I hope everybody's super well. I love you. See you tomorrow.